What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, and I'm bringing a new series onto the channel, and this is going to be my first ever Black Clover with it. I know, right? Black Clover. But hey, I want to experiment with this and see where this goes, and so yeah. And this one, since this is my first Black Clover with it, I might as well start off with something a little special, you know what I mean? So yeah, this is going to be what if Dante was in Black Clover. Now I don't think I need to describe what the Devil May Cry series is. I think everybody and their mother knows what it is at this point. So yeah, let's get on to the story. Now Dante, he thinking to himself, he's like, now that I think about it, I never really took the time to appreciate all the good little things back at home. As a Dante, he's just kind of like staring at he's just kind of staring at the red sky right now, because currently he's in hell. And so yeah, so after like years of him being here, since he couldn't really do anything here except fight demons, and eventually that got boring. He couldn't have pizza, he couldn't have no strawberry sundaes, no beer, just nothing, which wasn't enough to make a grown man cry. But since Dante just kept staring at the red sky for a few moments, just let out a yawn. Well, he says as he's staring at the Yamimanto, I'm sure Virgil doesn't mind that I use the Yamimanto, as he uses the Yamimanto to cut into a new dimension. Well, time to see where this takes me, he says as he hops through the portal. As he's like, shit, as the thing just let out this fat wormhole that just sucked him in. As now Dante just gets slammed into the ground as he's kind of coughing, gasping for air. He's like, ugh, oh damn, I'm never used to that. Rough landing. As Dante starts stretching, he's like, what is this place? As he's still a little dazed from just falling, he all of a sudden feels a magic attack just slam him in his head. As he's now glaring at the person who attacked him. Hey, you shouldn't really be attacking someone out of the blue like this. Like, seriously, I ain't even doing anything. As she just shouts out, shut up. Who sent you? As those eyes of the midnight sun or whatever, as she's thinking to herself, he's strong. He just negated my attack like it was nothing. The who? As he looks at her with a confused face. Listen, lady, I don't know what you're talking about or where the hell I am, so if we could just talk. As freaking Yami comes from behind him and is about to slash at him, which where Dante just blocks it with no effort. As Yami, he's like, what the hell? As Dante, he just glares at Yami from his shoulder. I was talking, as he starts releasing a small amount of demonic energy into the air, which causes everyone around Dante to just fall to the ground. And he's thinking, so like, they fell down so easily. What's going on? As the chick who attacked him before was Merlionia. She's like, what? How is this even possible? He's not even releasing any mana. As she's just looking at Dante and he's looking at her. Can we talk now? I don't want to hop into a fight. She's like, fine, just release your spell, damn it. Spell? Like, from a fantasy book? As her eyes widen. Look, lady, I'm not using a spell or whatever you call it, but I can let you up if you don't attack me again. Alright, just let us up. Ooh, she has a fiery temper. As he releases his demonic energy. As everyone proceeds to stand up, some out of breath and Others just straight up passed out. Now then, care to tell me where exactly am I? As a merely only as she stands up, you're in a magma monozone. Monozone? Yeah, it's an area with a highly abundant with magic. As Dante, he's like, magic, She's like, now then, tell me who the hell are you? Or more accurately, what are you? As he says, oh, my name's Dante and I'm a devil. As him saying that made Yami and Merleonia's eyes widen, and she's like, devil? And Charlotte, who was observing this entire time, a bit hesitant to approach Dante. You mean as in hell? You know, she's hoping that she's wrong. As he just looks at her. Well, kinda, but not really. As Charlotte starts stepping back. As Merleonia comes in. Tell me then, what are you doing here? Aren't devils supposed to be in hell? As Dante just looks at her. I got no clue myself. I just opened a portal to a new dimension using my brother's sword, and bibbidi bobbidi boo, I get transported here. Wait, mana spells. Where exactly am I? You're in the Clover Kingdom. You know, her a bit hesitant to speak. I've never heard of that. As everyone, they're actually shocked. It's like, so this isn't Limbo City, is it? As she says, I never heard of this Limbo City. He's like, what? Wow. You should go there. It's probably one of the best ice cream places ever, hands down. As he holds a rebellion out as he puts it to his back. How about we sit down and have a chat, shall we? As he goes over to sit down on a rock with the captains following him. As they all sit down and proceed to tell Dante about the world, about magic knights, about the kingdoms, and of course, coming to shock to him, but it explains why he could easily just make them fall with his demonic energy. He proceeded to tell them the bare minimum about himself, how he's a devil bounty hunter, which came to a shock to them, as Merleonia actually, as you know, she's like, wow, you know, absolutely fascinated at this. As Yami's like, may I ask though, why you have a big sword? As he points to rebellion. As Dante's like, oh, it's a gift from my father. It helps me use my power a bit more efficiently. And Yami's like, I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of badass. As freaking Yami and Dante, you know, they're laughing, just having fun, as someone comes flying up the hill. Get out of my way! As Asta, he's in his half devil state. As Merleonia just hits him into a wall. As Asta just flies into the wall, getting knocked out of his demon form. As Yami's like, you good, kid? Yeah, I'm fine, just hurting. As you know, he comes in. You know, you should really watch where you're going, Asta. As Noah, she's like, you almost hit me, stupid. As Leopold's like, hey, don't be upset, Noelle. As Leopold just now looking at Dante. Who's that? Huh? As she looks, looks, and you know Dante is staring at Asta. As Asta trying to regain his composure. They tell me this world is full of magic, but unlike the rest of them, I can sense demonic energy in this kid. But how? If he has it, then shouldn't anyone else be doing it as well? Guess that means I should keep an eye on him. As Leopold waves his hand at Dante's face. Hello? You good? As Dante's like, huh? What you need? And as he asks, who are you exactly? And I didn't see you with us when we arrived. My name is, Dante's about to say until Yami shouts out, look out, as he's about to ready his blade, as Dante, swinging behind Yami without looking, just destroying a lava golem and cutting a part of the top of a volcano as well. Why does everything like to interrupt me? Like, come on. As everyone's just staring at Dante at what he just did, except for the captains, of course. But there was someone in particular who was just amazed by all this. As Asta's eyes widen, he's like, he did that with no effort, like it was nothing. As you know, Asta, his eyes going to stars. He's so strong. Maybe I could fight him. As you know, he walks up. He's like, hey. And as Dante's like, yeah. How did you do that? I sense no mana from you. Just like when I'm around Asta. Oh, that's because I don't have mana. As he pulls Rebellion on his shoulder. Well, and you know, his eyes widen. He's like, what? And well, she says, you have to be kidding, right? No one could be that strong without having any kind of mana. As Yami, he butts in. He ain't lying. Hell, he made us captains fall down just from the sheer pressure of his presence alone. As Meliona, she puts in her 2 cents, like, it's true, he just chewed through our attacks like it was nothing. But that's to be expected from a devil, am I right? As everyone froze when she said this. A devil here. As they all start to panic. As Dante's like, I guess I gotta defuse the situation. Relax, I'm not here to take any of you. As he's looking at Asta, but I am interested in him. As Asta's eyes widen, he's like, me? Dante's like, relax, I'm not gonna kill you. More like, I want to see what you're capable of. I can feel how powerful you are. You know, I believe you can become a very strong kid if you keep at it. As Asta, you know, he's starting to tear up a bit. You know, no one has ever told him this. Never told him they believed in him, or that he could actually be strong. As you know, he's asking, so why are you here in the first place then? Just to observe Asta? No, I have no clue why I'm here, but since I am, might as well stick with you guys for a while. As he's walking over to the captains, as Noelle, she's freaking out, like inside, like devil, like she's just contemplating with her inner voice, like, I guess devils aren't that bad. I guess Asta technically is part one himself, but you know, she just going off in her head. As Lepo's like, hey, Dante, was it? He's like, huh? What is it? Spar with me. As he puts his hands together. As Meliona, she's like, Lepo, no. He's like, what? Why not? She's like, we come here to train, not goof off. Fine. As Meliona just looks at Dante. She's like, I'm sorry about him. He's like, hey, it's cool, it's cool. As Asta walks up to him, he's like, excuse me, sir. As Dante just looks at him. As you know, Asta, he bows. He's like, could you please train me? You seem to be a swordsman as well and a non-magic user like me. So Dante, he's looking at Asta as he's chuckling a little bit. He's like, huh, this kid sure has a lot of determination to get stronger. If I could somehow pull that demonic energy that's dwelling within him into the surface, who knows, maybe I might be able to teach him to use it. Sure, kid, why not? As Asta, he's like, really? As he stands up straight, he's like, yep. He's like, thank you, sir. He's like, hey, I'm not with all the formalities. Just call me Dante, kid. As yeah, that's where I'm going to end it right there. So tell me what you guys think for my first Black Clover What If. So yeah, leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, tell me what you think, and so yeah, I'm out. Peace.